I stood at the edge of the opulent reception hall, tugging at my uncomfortable, borrowed suit. It was my son's wedding day, a moment I'd envisioned for 20 years, ever since his mother left me to raise him alone. I juggled 2 jobs, fixing pipes by day, delivering packages at night. There were winters when the heat was off, but I ensured he never went without food or missed a school event. Now here we were, surrounded by glittering chandeliers, endless champagne, and a towering cake worth more than my monthly earnings. This wasn't my world, but my heart swelled with pride. Then I saw the place card. At the family table, under the elegant Father of the Groom title, my name was scrawled, followed by a mocking phrase in gold ink. Uneducated pretend father. I blinked, stunned. A prank, surely. But then laughter erupted from the bride's side. Her father, a retired college professor, chuckled smugly. Her mother stifled a laugh behind her hand. A cousin whispered, sparking louder giggles as they glanced my way. Shame burned my face. I searched for my son, Ethan. He was near the dance floor, smiling for photos with his new in-laws, unaware of the insult. He hadn't seen it. He couldn't have. I flipped the card over and tried to sit, but the mocking laughter continued. Then I overheard, "What did you expect? He's a handyman, probably never finished school." My gut churned. I stood to leave, but a strong hand gripped mine. It was Ethan. His eyes burned with quiet intensity. "Dad," he said, "let's go." "Ethan, it's your wedding," I protested. "I said let's go," he repeated. The music halted. The DJ froze. Guests stared. Ethan faced his bride's family and said, "You've just made the worst mistake of your lives." Without another word, he led me out into the chilly night. And the next day, everything changed. Chapter 2, The Hidden Power. The drive home was quiet, the city's hum the only sound. Ethan's jaw was tight, his eyes locked on the road. He didn't speak until we reached our old apartment, the same one where I raised him, despite his wealth now. As I fumbled with the keys, he said, "Dad, I saw it." I froze. "The placard." "You saw it. I noticed it before you did," he admitted. "I was watching from the side, waiting to see what you'd do." Confused, I asked, "Why didn't you stop them?" His eyes held pain I hadn't seen in years. "I needed to know if they'd dare humiliate you, the man who raised me on my wedding day. And they did." Ethan handed me his phone, showing a secretly recorded video. The bride's father laughing as he passed the pen to a cousin. Her mother joking about low-class trash in their midst. Worst of all, Ethan's bride, Clara, nodding. "My real family is who I'm marrying into," she'd said. "That repairman, just a formality." My heart sank. But Ethan was calm, almost cold. "Dad, I never told you, but I didn't sign their prenup." "You didn't?" I asked, shocked. He shook his head. "They pushed me to sign, even offered to fund my business, but I'd already built something. Quietly with a partner," he paused. "Last year we sold it, a clean deal. I earned more than I ever dreamed, enough to crush their family's company if I chose." I sat down, stunned. Ethan's eyes gleamed. "They thought they were marrying a puppet. But I was playing my own game, and now it's over." He opened his laptop, typing rapidly. "Tomorrow they'll learn who they dared to mock." Chapter 3. The corporate reckoning. The next morning, Ethan was in a crisp suit, coffee brewing untouched behind him. "Dad, today they'll see who you are to me. Not some fake father, but the man who shaped me." He handed me a folder filled with financial reports and ownership papers. The bride's family business, Langston Hotels, a chain of luxury resorts, was quietly failing. Ethan had been buying their silent partner shares through hidden companies methodically, relentlessly. "You own part of their company?" I asked. 48%, he said with a smirk. "And by 9 a.m. today, I'll have the majority." At 9:15 a.m., we entered Langston Hotel's sleek headquarters. Staff froze, recognizing us from the wedding. The boardroom was packed. Clara's father, Richard Langston, sat at the head, still arrogant, still oblivious. "What's this about?" he snapped as Ethan sat. Ethan slid a thick file across the table. "As of today, I own 51% of Langston Hotels. Here's the proof, check with your lawyers." Silence fell, then murmurs. Richard's hands trembled as he scanned the documents, his face paling. You schemer," he spat. Ethan didn't blink. "No, Richard, I'm the son of the man you ridiculed. The repairman who worked endless hours to send me to school, who taught me honor, grit, and strategy." The room was still. Ethan addressed the board. "I won't dismantle the company, yet. But Richard, Clara, and their family are terminated, effective immediately. Severance will be mailed." Gasps filled the air. Richard lunged, furious. "This is my legacy." "It was," Ethan said coolly. "Now it belongs to the man you insulted through me." We walked out, leaving the Langstons in shock, their empire crumbling. That evening on the balcony, the sky glowed with sunset hues. You didn't need to do this for me, I said softly. Ethan smiled. I didn't, Dad. I did it because of you. Everything I am is because you believed in me when no one else did. My eyes welled up. Happy belated birthday, he added. Next year we'll celebrate properly. Chapter 4. A final visitor 2 weeks later, the takeover of Langston Hotels dominated headlines, from groom's bold move to from tradesman's son to tycoon. Ethan, once belittled, was now a sought-after speaker at business summits. Clara vanished from social media, her glamorous posts gone. Whispers spread of lawsuits against her family for financial misconduct. One stormy evening, a knock came at Ethan's door. Clara stood there, soaked, clutching a dripping purse. Ethan, she pleaded, voice breaking, I messed up. My family pressured me. They said you and your dad weren't good enough. I see it now. Ethan's voice was steady. You see it now because the man you mocked owns the ground you're standing on. She glanced at me on the couch. Mr. Thompson, I'm sorry, I was foolish. I raised a hand. You're not sorry for what you did. You're sorry it backfired. She froze. Ethan pulled an envelope from his pocket. Your family signed this to sell their last shares. It bans you all from ever working for or owning any part of Langston businesses again. He handed it to her. That includes you? Tears streamed down her face. Ethan, can't we talk? You had your chance, he said. You chose cruelty over love, mockery over respect. Now I choose closure over second chances. He shut the door gently. Epilogue, a lasting legacy. A year later, Ethan launched the Thompson Fund, a scholarship for children of working-class families, named after me. At the opening ceremony, the mayor shook his hand and asked, What inspired this? Ethan pointed to me in the front row. That man, mocked for fixing pipes, who showed me that true value lies in character, perseverance, and heart. The applause roared. For the first time, I felt like the wealthiest man in the room. Was this justice deserved? Share your thoughts below. Like this story, share it with someone who needs its fire, and follow Sarah's Tales for more gripping stories of betrayal and triumph. Because here, every deception meets its reckoning, and every slight casts a shadow. Stay bold, stay true, and stay tuned.